Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. We have two in one news to render. One has to do with the fact that the special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu has revealed the one person who can change the narrative totally for Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra actualization generally, and the fact that Nnamdi Kanu may gain his freedom if that is done. And of course, Reverend Father Mbaka have decided to bear it all. In fact, the father actually right now is no longer scared of the presidency, he's not scared of DSS, he's not scared of anyone, and is making his opinion very bold and known. This one is shaking tables. Before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you say by notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Special thanks to those of us who have already subscribed. Let's go straight into the news. Well, let's start with what the special counsel of Nnamdi Kanu got to say. Aloy Ejimakor, the legal counsel to the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has disclosed that Nnamdi Kanu's release can constitutionally be secured through one person. Ejimakor, in a tweet on Sunday, disclosed that only the executive branch of government, which the office of the AGF is part of, is constitutionally empowered to stop any criminal or legal proceedings before judgment is delivered. He tweeted, Sec. 174 of the Constitution says that Section 174 of the Constitution says the Attorney General of Nigeria shall have power to discontinue any criminal proceedings instituted by him. The unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu lies with the executive, not the judiciary. His statement is coming I take that again. His statement is coming a few days after some Igbo leaders met the president, that's President Muhammad Buhari, to plead for the release of Kanu. The president replied that he would consider that request, which was difficult because he would have to interfere in the judicial process. In simpler words, Nigeria's AGF Abubakar Malami is constitutionally saddled with the power to stop Kanu's trial and facilitate his release. Well, that sounds good, but the question is, would he do that? What time will tell. Let's find out exactly what Father Mbaka has got to say. According to Reverend Father Mbaka, he said the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra he said, I commend IPOB for calling off its Monday sit-at-home protest because the order was becoming a problem instead of a solution. He said the Catholic priest further stated that he was pleased that the intervention of stakeholders had yielded results with the cancellation of the lockdown of the entire region. He said the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the hero Nnamdi Kanu, expressing his empathy with the people of the Southeast over what they are passing through. He came to know that Igbos are suffering because of him, and he would not want the suffering to continue. Therefore, nobody should stop anybody from going to his or her business on Mondays. Many were saying they saw me at Abuja some days ago. Yes, my own is, if I am with you, I am with you. I will not tell you why I was in Abuja, but whatever will make my people emancipated, I will do it. There are people working to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released, and it's not by sitting at home that he will be released. That's a sweep. He's taking a sweep at some persons shouting autopilot. Let's continue. Cancelling sit at home does not mean that it is over. The poor masses are suffering. Most of the rich people don't have business over here. We are punishing ourselves. We thank the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, that's Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless him, he said. The indigenous people of Biafra had on Friday ordered that anyone found enforcing the already suspended Monday sit-at-home order in the Southeast should be arrested. While the media and publicity secretary of the group, Ima Powerful, said the group had long suspended the order and wondered why some people would continue to enforce an order that had been cancelled by the indigenous people of Biafra. A lot of people have reacted to lots of statements, but we're going to start with what people has got to say about the fact that AGF Malami, that's a senior advocate of Nigeria, Abubakar Malami, have the power, my God, constitutionally, to say no more judgment, no more judicial process. We release this guy unconditionally. But the question is, a lot of people are asking, are you sure he'll be willing to do that? Let's find out from the people what they're saying concerning this. This one here is saying the young man has committed too much atrocities in Igbo land. Which one is the young man? I didn't refer to him as Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, well, let's find out anyway. This one here is saying if Kanu is released, I will start my own final warning. Meaning what? That if Nnamdi Kanu is released, you do what? You start your own agitation. Very funny. I guess they're trying to say that they shouldn't release Nnamdi Kanu, else others will now start agitating. Come on, is that how Niger Delta militia also did theirs? When the militants were also doing the same thing, there was some sort of amnesty given to them because they were fighting a just cause that in their own region they cannot be suffering oil spillage, and at the same time they are not well paid, they are not employed in any of the oil companies. They had to go on rampage. Eventually they gave them amnesty. They gave them amnesty. They gave them some sort of stipends to keep them body and soul. And today Nigeria is better off for it. This one here is saying there's no champion forever. This one here is saying they knew what he was doing was wrong, and they encouraged him with it, with their slogan Biafra. Now that they know he cannot get out of it, they are pleading for his release. Well, according to what I've heard, the elders are looking at the fact that look, this thing, some people don't understand the dynamics. Some people just think that agitators are begging. What the agitators have done is to hold their leaders in the southeast in their neck by saying sit at home. They can't get taxes. The people cannot move out. They can't do anything. Okay, now we are having like parallel government in the southeast where they say no sit at home is been suspended, go your various ways, and you want to go, another group is telling if you move you sit at home. And after that it's now things are not just happening, and out of fear a lot of people have decided to stay back at home, and thousands and millions of money is lost every Monday simply because they're sitting at home. So though they are not meeting the president directly, but by the virtue of what they have done in the southeast, their leaders now are being propelled for the sake of peace and for the fact that the southeastern zone is almost militarized right now. So they want peace to reign. So they're like, what do people want? Release Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, please, can you just release our illustrious son? We'll have a way of controlling. So it's a case of these guys holding their leaders, in the neck. So it's now the leaders of the southeast that is now going to plead. So I think if you've ever played the game of chess, you understand that it's a mind game here. And some persons, I think Aisha Yusuf at some point was even saying, why are they sitting at home in southeast? They should go to Abuja. And everybody knows that if they step their feet in Abuja, it will be a different ball game. So you see, it's a mind game. This one here is saying have the Biafrans now believed that it is Buhari that is in Aso, or is still Jubril of Sudan or Egypt? Okay, this one here is saying AGF has no case against MNK, hence he reported to media trial instead of carrying his case with evidence to court. In case of this, it ought to be daily hearing till the case is disposed. Yet they are the ones delaying. Okay, these guys are saying that there's no case anywhere. All right, let's go wrap it up. Last meeting or comment section. What's your take on this?